How many Robux have I spent in total on all the games I've played during my career as a YouTuber on Roblox? Well, thanks to this extension I found on Google, we're going to be able to answer that question today. By adding up all my accounts, I can see my total real money spent. Guys, stop. You're going to miss out on cheaper Robux. Seriously. And all of this is thanks to Aniba, who is sponsoring this video. And of course, you can imagine that's not all there is on the site. There's a category of games starting from €1. We also have the gift card category with Google Play, Amazon, and Apple gift cards. On top of that, there are games for all platforms. That means PS5, PC, Xbox, and yes, even Nintendo Switch. Be sure to check the best deals category since offers are always updated. Some games are just 45 cents and payment is secure, including Apple Pay. I got the game and started playing within a minute. The download took longer than paying. If you're interested, the link is in the description. There are also Roblox avatar items that aren't available anymore. Thanks to Aniba for sponsoring. Let's save money together. Now I'm on my B1 Porson account. Currently, I have 840 Robux, but it's usually low since I spend it all after finishing videos. Guys, if you watch absolutely all the videos on my channel, the only video I didn't pay for is this one. Noob Nupto Pro with 0 Robux, and I even lied because at one point I sometimes used XP. I just can't stop paying in every video. And actually, we're going to trace everything, the amount of money I've spent by looking at the information. So, let's go to my transactions. Okay, there's another pop-up here. What do you see? I bought 22,000 Robux last month, which isn't that much, honestly. I thought, wait, how did I buy 22,000 Robux? Oh, right, it's from the merch sales. Now the merch is in the group, but there's still some Robux from previous merch, so that's 15,000 Robux. That totals 37,000 Robux. I spent it all, guys, okay? 37,000 Robux already spent this month. Just this month. It's not... I didn't spend that much, right, guys? Because there was a time. Let's go back through all that. When I spent 10,000 Robux per video. That's not a joke. We can check. For example, I spent 193,743 Robux, but that was before inflation. Well, I don't spend that much anymore. I spent 10,000, but let's start the calculator. Guys, like this video so my Robux aren't stolen, okay? I've heard some weird things. Spence, calculate how much I've spent. By the number of Robux, we'll see the money as well afterwards. Does it work or not already? Okay. Oh, yes. Well, yeah. It doesn't warn you, huh? I've bought 226 game passes so far. I wanted to mention that. We're already at 48,000 Robux, boss. He's already tracked way before the first month. And for those who don't know, guys, I've been playing Roblox for 3 years. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, so now it's stuck at 48,680. I'm almost certain that's not the only Robux I've spent. Game Pass, we were already at 9,000 last month. Private server, 2,300 Robux for private servers, and A7, 505 Robux. A 7 in my opinion, that's crazy, guys. The A7, I think those must be clothes, right? Or maybe they're developer products, I have no idea. Guys, the number of clothes I have 300. Okay, we've passed the 100,000 mark. We've passed the 100,000 Robux mark. That doesn't surprise me at all. We're at 138,000 Robux, spent over 700 scanned transactions. So that was at the beginning of my channel. I remember I used to make videos, like I become Sanji for 24 hours. Look at what I was doing in every video. It was already starting, guys. Right from the start, I was buying skins like that. Bam, 500 Robux per skin, guys. But you don't know, I did all the characters from One Piece, all the characters from Dragon Ball, from Jujutsu Kaisen, guys. Look, it keeps going up. Yeah, we're at 152,000, guys, in the background. And we see Roblox products at 100 Robux bundles at 140 Robux. What do they mean by bundle? We're at 119,000 Robux in developer products. Guys, look at the number of items. But these are things at 150 Robux, you know. €1.50 per item. And we were only in the hat section, guys. I also have some limiteds here. I don't even know how I got this. 1,300 Robux. I think I have 3 limiteds at 2,000 Robux, something like that. We also have face accessories, 90 Robux each. And let me tell you, I have every anime character in the world. No, seriously, this was expensive. Guys, look, I spent 10,000, I remember. I spent 200 euros. For Kaiser, I spent 300 euros, I think even, for the Blue Ox Rivals videos. Every time, except for Loki. Loki, well, my friend saw it, and you can see that I got it, thanks to the admin. He gave me 800 spins, I think. And even then, it was tough. But for all the Blue Ox Rivals videos where you had to unlock the 0.1, I was paying at least 10,000 Robux per video, 10,000 Robux per Blue Ox Rivals video. There were a lot. There were a lot of Blue Ox Rivals. He's still calculating. We're going to pass the 200,000 Robux mark. 200,000 Robux is already 200 packs of 10,000 Robux. So that's 200 videos. I have 600 videos on the channel, guys. Actually, no, but that's not even the worst part. Rivals, you asked me, why don't you do Rivals? Guys, Rivals is expensive. Really, Rivals, look, you can already see that during my first 24 hours, I think I spent more than 10,000 Robux. Same thing, I wrote 112,000, but that's inflation. you know? The bubbles too, you had to buy those. Plus I bought all the rivals items. For once, it wasn't clickbait. I really spent, guys. Well, not 339,000 Robux, but I spent like 39,000 Robux. So 300 euros even, 350 just to get all the rivals items. It's just one video, and I'm paying for the Robux out of my own pocket. It keeps going. We have 236,000 Robux spent already. Are we going to hit the 1 million mark? And at 1 million, but already. 200,000, even 100,000 Robux is a lot of money already. We're at 1,100 transactions. Okay, it's still scanning. We're at 6,500 Robux just for private servers, but I don't know what I'm being charged for. I can't see the private servers, and there's no warning. Every time I make a private server in any game, I get charged. I want to remove them all. Look how many games I play. Pick any game, like admin panel. Just my luck, I don't even have a server there. Wait, guys, hold on. For example, Monster Evolution, I'm definitely paying. Hospital for animals. Look, typically here we can be sure though. But where is my money going? Where is my... But wait, no, this has to be a joke. Okay, wait, let's search for a basic game, like Blox Root. But wait, this can't be possible. But I admit I haven't checked Blox Root in a long time. How many private servers do I have on Blox Root, guys? It's 200 Robux per month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 5 private servers, but 3 of them are inactive. So that's 400 Robux per month. I haven't even started doing the micro calculations yet. That one's 50,000 Robux. We just passed the 250,000 Robux mark. A quarter of a million Robux, guys. We're calculating how many euros that is. The worst part is, I just thought of it, guys. But all the brain rot style videos I've made, they don't show up because I buy the stuff on websites. I buy the brain rot on websites, the bases, etc. My god, bro. But we're going to calculate that too, guys. The amount of money I've spent on this kind of brain rot. I buy accounts for 10, 20, 50 euros, 100 euros. I even bought an account for 200 euros, guys, per video. No, that video, I only did it once, my bad. No, it was when I upgraded the subscribers' accounts. Wait, guys, but I'm telling you, on average, I spend at least 10,000 Robux. Now I've calmed down. But before, because the games are cheaper now too, I think. Look, like when I upgraded the accounts, I had to calm down. I had to set a budget at some point. Because guys, look, the bros, it was good for them. 2,000 Robux, so I set a limit. I had set a limit. But still, 2,000 Robux per account. I upgrade like 3 accounts in a video, sometimes 4. And the worst part is that I add lucky blocks and brand rot on top of that. Well, it's insane. It's insane. But honestly, I don't even count that because it's improving their accounts and it's just me being nice. We have a video. Anyway, it makes me happier to see that the Robux are... No, honestly, it really makes me happy when I give Robux and people cry afterward. And when you send me voice messages afterward and you're crying with joy, I'm insanely happy. In all the brand rot style videos, you see that I buy brand rot for 1,000 euros. But that's not a joke. Stop. 267,000. But wait. How are we at 300,000? It's not clickbait. My videos are real. I actually spent 300,000 total. Maybe it's obvious now since I'm buying 700 euros worth of DLC boxes. Like for example, if I include the videos with the Krusty Cup too. So the guys who like my team on Silo Brain Rods, you can see that I bought all the brain rods. I had 100 euros worth of brain rods per video. That won't be counted. We'll count that later. I bought a new Audi for the team. Minus 1,000 euros. In that video, I bought all the game passes. The admin panel alone cost 8,000 to 10,000 Robux. There aren't any lucky blocks or anything like that. No, Silo Brain Rods. But I think it's one of the games that cost me the most. Seriously, especially that video. I made it to the top worldwide. Guys, maybe I bought some brain rots for 1 euro, but the previous brain rots, no. I even bought a strawberry elephant for 700 euros. There, I upgraded my base. Well, I upgraded the base of the Tasty Tasticrustus. For example, I upgraded the base of the Tasty Tasticrustus to get above the French tacos for less than 2,100 euros. Anyway, that's not Robux, so we'll see about that later. It goes on. We're at 400,000. Are we gonna pass 400,000 or not? Guys, I've only shown you a quarter of the videos I've made. There's a game that's really got me hooked. It's not Rivals. The most money I've spent on a video, it's not even Stylo Brain Rot actually. I'm realizing it now. The most Robux, guys, I've spent. If it was on the Noob to Pro... No, actually, the worst combo, guys, you see on a Noob to Pro, for example, like Noob to Pro using all the game passes from Blox Root. All that cost me about 150 euros. I think that's what it cost me. Because you had to buy the double boosts and so on. You had to get the max flight. 150 euros. Okay, you could say, okay, that's a little more, so that's 15,000 Robux. It's a bit more than what you usually spend per video. However, I want to be very clear. You wonder why there aren't many videos. I upgraded the worst account in Blox Root on just one account, which isn't max level. If you watch more, the account becomes max level. So this is a Noob to Pro, but that's not the only upgrade I give subscribers. There, I think in the Gojo video, I give him Kitsune, Dark Blade, Fruit Notifier, I think, or maybe he already had it. I don't know. I don't want to say anything wrong. Anyway, here, the bar is at 565,000 Robux. But honestly, I didn't expect that. I thought it would stop at 500,000 to be honest. But I think we're going to, but that's not possible. We're not actually going to pass the 1 million Robux spent mark, are we? By the way, guys, I have a story to tell you about how I ended up in the red. Look, guys, so I was in a deficit of 100,000 Robux, and this is not a joke. That means it's not Robux that I spent, it means Roblox actually took them from me. Wait, guys, guys. We're moving past 700,000, 800,000. But why is it speeding up? Why is it speeding up now? Actually, I think it's going from the oldest guys to the most recent. So that's why it's speeding up now. Now it's showing the videos where I spent the 10,000 Robux. That's it. Stop. Damn, Grow Garden, guys. I almost forgot. Draken's Army also cost me 10,000 Robux once again here on Grow Garden. But I remember that, yeah, in Grow Garden, guys, I was buying packs. Well, yeah, I'm completely crazy. This video here, guess the fruit for permanent burning, guys. That's why Anidia said 2 years. I don't remember how much money it cost me. I think at least 200 or 150. Because the subscribers, like, they were saying Buddha. I was giving them permanent Buddha. They managed to get it. We don't even know how. Same for Kitsune. I think we only saw one spinning. Luckily, by the way, because it keeps going. But it keeps going. It's not possible. 887,000 Robux spent in Roblox, guys. We're going to hit 1 million. Not euros, but Robux. But we'll do the conversion later. We're at 1 million not subscribers, but Robux spent. No, we're not at 1 million subscribers yet, guys. By the way, that wasn't it. We hit 1 million Robux spent way before 1 million subscribers, I think. Because right now, it just doesn't stop, you know. We're at 4,500 transactions and 1,244,000 Robux. Honestly, I didn't think it would go over 1 million. I think we're averaging about 50,000 Robux per month. Maybe even more than that, because lately I've slowed down. At 1,500,000, I think it'll stop. And I have several accounts. I have the BPay to win account. I just remembered I had the BPay to win account. So it's not over, guys. It's not over, even after this one. We're at 1 million. You have what? Roblox returned an internal server error. It's not going to scan more transactions, because Roblox has limits. Honestly, that number seems about right to me. You know, I said 1,500,000, 1,326,000, knowing that I didn't count the brain rot at 1,000 euros. We were at least over 5,000 euros spent, maybe even more than that. It's frustrating to say that. I think I spent like 6,000 euros on this kind of brain rot. It's annoying, but it's nothing compared to the French tacos guys who spend 6,000 euros per video. We're already at 1,300. You know what? While I check how much money I put into Stylo Brainrod and how much that is in euros, we're going to switch accounts. And we're going to go on my BPay 2 win account. Now, I don't think I spent as much on that account. I recall being banned for a while because of 99,000 in the forest. During that time, I made videos on that account. Let's also tally the Robux spent. Well, honestly, it should be a bit less anyway, right? I'd say 30,000 if, for example, we go on the Eldorado website. You can already see that, so there are purchases of 60 euros, 26 euros. That will also be added to the total amount we've spent. So we'll calculate it before seeing how much it is. Oops. Okay, the calculation has started, guys, also on the secondary account. Well, I think after that, I have a lot of accounts. I have at least 50 accounts. So that rounds to... And no, even on this one, I spent 100,000. No, but that's not possible. So we had 1,350,000. Wait, so there you go. So we already had 1,350,000 Robux on the main account. Exactly. I don't remember exactly. It got cut off. Minus 58 euros, minus 200 euros, minus 224 euros, minus 70, minus 32, minus 527, minus 614. It's only been 2 months, and I'm just listing 2 months of purchases. Almost 2,000 euros total. That's about 700 euros a month on Brain Rot, just from playing Stylo Brain Rot. So that's about, let's say, an average of 500. And I'm being conservative. 500 euros of brain rot per month. I started 10 months ago. So yeah, that's 5,000 euros. Well, that's what I was saying, guys. That's what I was saying. 5,000, 6,000 euros. Yeah. So there were months when it was a bit more. So that's what I was saying. So let's add 6,000 euros. And we're still calculating, guys, on the secondary account. We're at 20,000. Okay, that's good. Finish scanning. The other one didn't say finish scanning. That means there was still some Robux left. So let's say 1,500,000. I'm sure there was still some Robux. We're at 223,000 Robux on the other account. Mamacita, but that's not possible. How much is that? But that's not possible, guys. So let's say more. Come on, I'm being generous. I'll add another 100,000. Let's say it was missing another 100,000 in the calculation. Plus 223,000, so I spent 1,700,000 Robux, let's say, on Roblox, if we go to DevX. So there you go. So if we go to the real DevX, if we put it in euros, so the currency, and we put, are you ready? 1,700,000. No, that's not 17,000, by the way. 17,000 is about 52 euros if you want to withdraw the Robux. But I actually put in more than that. I'll tell you how much, because it's about to show us. Yeah, it shows 10,000 Robux costs 28 euros. But who actually buys 10,000 Robux for 28 euros? That's if I wanted to cash out my Robux. Alright, let's look at it that way. We're at 5,645 euros. Okay, honestly, I was expecting more. But hey, that's already not bad, right? Plus the 6,000 euros, that makes 10,000 euros of brain rots. But the reality is quite different. Because 10,000 Robux, I buy them for 90 euros. So that's if I wanted to get my money back now. No, that's pointless, okay? Because the amount of money I put in is actually 1,700,000 divided by the purchase price, 90. So guys, I put in like my whole adventure on Roblox with the clothes, the videos, the upgrades, and the noob to pro stuff. I haven't even included the brain rots yet. 18,888 euros worth of Robux in-game currency. If we add the brain rots, plus 6, let's say 5,000 more. plus 5,000, that makes 24,000 euros. And I have other accounts that I probably forgot. So let's say 25,000 euros. By the way, should I have made this video? Really, what good does it do me to know this, except to calm myself down right now? If you think about it, over 3 years, that's 8,000 euros each year. That's 8,000 euros of Robux per year, which divided by 12 is 663 euros. That's 663 euros of Robux per month. There are people who lived on that until recently, before the minimum wage increase, you know, before inflation, guys. But there are even people in other countries who live on 663 euros a month. And me, well, there you go. After that, I can get reimbursed for 5,600. There you go, guys. At least it gave you some good videos, so I have no regrets. I hope so, or that would be a shame. If it just sends you canned videos, with all those Robux spent, I think it's a waste, right? In the meantime, there are 2 videos showing up on the screen where maybe I spent a lot of Robux again. Well, I invite you to go check them out. I'll see you there, guys. I thought about it for a long time. I should make a Roblox game. Well, that one's free.